In a recession, there are two types of people. People who are making money and people who aren't making any money. The question is, what side do you want to be on? My name is Salim Mohammed and I entered this entrepreneurial world for the past 10 months. I must say, luckily for us, or people like myself, there are quite a number of individuals that had a lot of failed stories to which we can learn from and skip the failure phases and go directly to success. So one thing I've learned I'm going to share with you all is how to apply these 5 criterions to measure an opportunity. Opportunities are all around us, but how do you know how to get yourself involved in these opportunities? Right? So the first of the 5 is the product. What is the business offering? I asked 2 questions about the product. The first question is this something people really need right now? Is there a need in the marketplace for the product? And the answer is yes. Of course. Who doesn't want an additional form of income to assist their financial needs, right? The second question is, does the product fit the need? For years and years to come, they will always have the Forex market. Once each country has their own currency and we do trading between countries, it will always have the Forex market. So yes, it satisfies the needs. New clients to keep afloat. The $5 trillion a day Forex market attracts millions of people with a shared dream of financial freedom. The CASHFX group is combining the technical experience required for Forex success with a dedicated corporate team, state-of-the-art headquarters, and a passion for helping others with a strong desire to improve their lives. With over 120,000 plus members in 185 countries, they've conducted over 209,000 plus payouts. So the answer is yes, 100% solid, bulletproof company. So I guess we're rocking and rolling, right? The third criterion is, how do you earn money? Because if you look at this from a business perspective, is it worth your time? Can you make money? And that's the key thing for people to know. Can you make quick, part-time, or full-time money? And the answer is yes. So you have a good product, you have a good company, you have a good compensation plan. What about the support tools and systems? What you have? So this CASHFX group have a ticketed support system that channels your direct needs and questions. You have the conversion pros partnering with the CASHFX group to advance your marketing and software skills. You have fast payments and layered security to keep your money safe and confidential. You have transparent reporting in your back office, giving you access to your trade results and easily check your CASHFX historical data. You also have live virtual events, giving company updates with plans for the future, compensation plan updates, etc. So the right support tools and systems, check out for sure. And the last thing, but not the least, is the right timing. We are in a pandemic and the predefined methods of earning an income are quickly dwindling away. A lot of companies are working from home now, and we've seen the highest unemployment rates in the history of our time. Earning an income is at the top of everyone's minds right now. The CASHFX group has created a way to earn a living from the comfort of your home. We want everyone to look and feel their best with no financial worries. It's a brand new opportunity and so many people are excited about it. So if you're the kind of person that wants to earn a weekly, recurring income, work from home, be healthier, more vibrant, then stay on this call as we go through in details how this business plan works. Or reach out to the person that shared this video with you and get back to them. I look forward to seeing each one of you on this exciting and rewarding journey. Take care.
Good evening, my peoples. How you doing? Hope y'all doing okay. Welcome back to our CASHFX group presentation. It's your boy, Sheldon Shirley. Ha, I hope you all are seeing me, hearing me clearly. Yes, good to go. All right, so welcome to our CASHFX group once again. I am truly honored to have you on, and I just want you to sit back, relax, get yourself in gear to hear about this wonderful opportunity that we present on a daily basis. Why? Because it's worth your while, it's worth my while, it's worth my time. It's been working for me, and I want it to work for you. Okay, so if you want a passive opportunity, well, here is one being presented to you right now. If you want to put yourself in a position to be financially free down the road in the future, well, you are at the right place. So stay tuned as I will share with you some information that will assist you in achieving the said things that we've just mentioned. All right, so let's get right into our presentation this evening. All right, please note that we'll just be going through the presentation, and if you have any questions, feel free to get back to the person who would have invited you on this call, and they will clarify anything you might not understand at the end of this presentation. However, at the end of this, you should be well informed enough to make a decision. So let's get right into it, shall we? So there are a few things I want you to remember. With this opportunity, there are no referrals needed. You don't need to bring anybody into this opportunity. Okay, keep that in mind. There are no monthly fees, no monthly subscription, a one-time purchase, and you are good to go. There are no mandatory meetings. These meetings are for information purpose only, to inform those who do not know about this opportunity and to help them to make a decision, as I said earlier, on this amazing platform we have before us. And last but not least, let the pros trade for you. Yes, we are involved in the Forex market, but you don't do any trading for yourself. You don't have any charts to watch. You don't have any trend lines to draw or support and resistance and all that good stuff. The pros will take care of that for you. So you're about to see how easy it is to be successful in the Forex space. So let me also introduce to you two trending industries that we're involved in. We're talking about e-learning and we're talking about e-earning. So once you have internet access, my friends, you have the opportunity to learn while you earn. All right. So you learn about the Forex space. What is the Forex space? Well, the Forex space is the most liquid market there is. As you can see, it's the biggest of all the markets that there is, a 5.3 trillion per day liquidity. Think about that. That's awesome. It is a recession-proof market. And as long as there are countries with differing currencies, you will always have the Forex market. You will always have currencies being exchanged with each other. All right. So that is why this makes this such a lucrative space for you to be in. So the banks do it, the hedge fund managers do it. So why not you and I get an opportunity to take our share of this $5.3 trillion daily? All right. So you're definitely at the right place. So let's talk some more about this company. One of the things I love about them is your core values. All right. We're talking about transparency, honesty, and respect for all members. All right. So they take time out to make sure everybody know what's going on, what are the challenges that we're facing, what are solutions to those challenges, what are the plans for the future, and so on and so forth. And we love that because that creates trust, especially in this space. So of course, their purpose is to make sure that we are successful in this space of the foreign exchange market. And they also put themselves in a position to help us to learn to do so if we so desire. Now, who are we talking about? Who put this all together? Well, of course, we're talking about the CASHFX group, and the persons who would have put this together is Oscar Lopez and Edwin Abad. They're the ones who went out, hired the necessary professionals. They're the ones who came out of a pocket in tune of $7 million to make this company. And for the past 2 years, this is year number 3, they've been performing exceptionally well. All right, over 300,000 members globally. Of course, they are registered there in Panama City. All right, so we have a team who has gone there to validate things for us to help us to realize that, hey, this thing is real, man. This is not a fly-by-night company. It's not no as they would say in Trinidad, susu. All right. I still don't know what that really means. All right. But definitely, it's not something that will dupe you out of your money or anything like that. It's a legitimate company that wants to help you to put yourself in a better financial position. As I said before, over 300,000 families have been impacted by this great opportunity, and you can be a part of that as well. So, how do you become a part of this amazing opportunity or platform? Well, we have 15 types of contracts that can be purchased, and we've broken that up in 3 categories for you. First of which is what we call the elemental plans. Now, this goes from $300 all the way to 3,000 US dollars. All right. So with this, you have the basic knowledge of trading in the Forex market. If you so desire to learn, that's what's available to you. Then we'll go on to the advanced plans from 5,000 all the way to 20,000 US dollars. As the name suggests, you're getting advanced education. All right. And then we move on to the supreme plans, which is 30,000 all the way to 100K, which is our largest contract. The good thing about this, you can start anywhere and work your way up to this goal. All right. We call this the gold standard. Everybody wants to get to this point. At this point, truly, you'll be experiencing what it feels like to be financially free. Okay. So at this point, if you have been using the education, you'll be able to take trades on your own and such the like. All right. So any one of these 15 contracts can be purchased, and then you are on your way to start making money with this company. All right. So how does it look, or what does it look like in terms of earning? What's my earning potential? How do I earn? All right. What are the options? Well, let me show you what's available to you. All right. First and foremost, there is what is called bare capital. Now, bare capital is where you just purchase a contract, sit back, relax. After 3 business days, the traders start trading for you. You get your returns on a weekly basis. It's that easy. And you even get a chance to participate in a bonus. All right. Easy peasy, hands-free, passive participation. All right. And then if you're a person who would like to share opportunities like these, well, let me introduce you to bull capital. Bull capital is where you would have shared the opportunity with at least one person, and they join the company, and you now start earning commissions. All right. The company, of course, compensates you for your efforts. All right. For sharing their company, their product with other persons who have come on to be a part of it. And that's pretty nice. All right. And if you continue to do this, of course, you will always rank up in levels. So let me help you to break things down a little bit further in terms of purchasing a contract and what the process actually looks like. So we're going to use a $1,000 contract as an example. Let's talk about bare capital. So once you purchase a contract, 70% of that goes into your trading account. So the traders will trade on your behalf with a regulated broker and start making money for you right away. All right. Of course, after 3 business days, as was mentioned before. Now, though you're seeing 70% of your money that is being traded for you, I want you to understand that the company's promise is to take your contract purchase to 200% or 2x. All right. So in this case, the company wants to take your contract to $2,000. That's the contractual agreement. So when you purchase a contract, your balance is at 0. And then with the traders trading for you, your balance grows to $2,000, which is that 200%. The remaining 30% goes towards the bull capital side of the business. All right. So this is where you get your academy product. All right. When we talked about the e-learning, this is where it's at. All right. So this is a product, and the trading is the perks. So you are able to earn while you learn. This also pays for the referral bonuses. All right. So this is a non-refundable part of your contract. So 50% of that goes towards fast start bonus for the persons who have brought you into the business. And next 50% goes into uni-level bonus. All right. So these bonuses are not a one-time bonus. All right. They're not one-time bonuses. They actually reoccur every time a person upgrades their contract. All right. So that's good to know. And this particular side also goes to 200%. So with this one opportunity, you can earn 400% or up to $4,000 in this example once you purchase a $1,000 contract. But that's good stuff. All right. That is definitely good stuff. So what are your options if you allow your contract to go to 2x? All right, so we'll go back to the passive side of things. If you allow your contract to go to 2x, there are two options available for you. One, you withdraw your money. There's a 20% withdrawal fee. That's the only fee that's associated with the CASHFX group. No, you're left with $1,600 and you can just walk away with that. All right, you're not tied to the company. Option number two, though, same thing happens. You withdraw your money, your 20% comes out, you're left with $1,600. You can pocket $600 and repurchase the $1,000 contract, get the ball rolling again. All right, good stuff. Or there's an option number three. If you don't allow your contract to go to 2x, you can simply, as soon as your balance will allow it, just upgrade to the next contract above you or the higher contract, which allows you to now participate in what is called compounding effect. So let me give you a look. Or a taste of what that looks like and what we call our roadmap to 100,000. All right, so this is an estimated chart of 5% per week return. Okay, so what's happening here is this is showing you that you can start with $300 and work your way to $100,000 in a matter of years. All right, anywhere between 5 to 7 years. I like to even say 10 years, right? And you can move all the way from $300 to $100,000 passively. That is you putting your money to work for you. And in a few years, you are looking at a good, or you're in a good position financially because you're allowing this money to work for you. All right. So if you start with $300, $210 will be traded for you because that's the 70%. And at a 5% return per week, that's $10.50 per week. So after 24 weeks or 6 months, you are going to have $250 in your balance, which allows you to upgrade to the 500 contract. All right. At the 500 contract, you're no longer making $10.50 a week, but now you're making $17.50 a week. All right, and that's how you benefit from the compounding effect. So within another 36 weeks, you have $625 in your balance, and you are now able to upgrade to the 500 contract because that 20% is going to come out. So that's $125. You have $500 remaining. You can put that on your existing $500, and now you've upgraded to the $1,000 contract. When you get up to the $1,000 contract, you're no longer making $17.50, but now you're making $35 a week. Again, the compounding effect is taking place. So the higher you go, the more you make. And that's good stuff. All right. So you can get in at the minimum and you can maximize that and get all the way to the $100,000 contract. All right. So again, ask the person who would have shared this with you, and they will tell you the various options that are available to you throughout this process of just upgrading and getting to the $100,000 contract. All right. So let's look at that 20% we spoke about earlier. Now, this is our force matrix 3x10 structure. Now, this is not something for you to trouble yourself with and say, hey, boy, this looks so complicated and I don't like charts and figures and all of that good stuff. It's all right. Here's how this works. So that 20% we talk about, it does not go to the company, but it actually goes back to the members in the company. So how this works, once you come into the business, you have access to having 3 persons on your level 1 in terms of the matrix. All right, so there's only 3 persons that can hold on anyone's level 1. And those 3 persons also have level 1s. So those 3 persons can only fit 9 persons below them and so on and so forth. So it goes down in multiples of 3, 10 levels deep. So how this works, once you come in, you either fall beside someone or you fall beneath someone, right? And the same thing happens. Someone either falls beside you or they fall beneath you. So if anyone falls beneath you and they happen to make an upgrade or a withdrawal, right, that 20% that comes out, it is shared up to the persons who are above them in that particular network, hence a shared value. All right, I like to call it community economics. Now, this is designed for sustainability, and with sustainability, we have longevity. All right, so this is how the system is designed. Very unique system. All right, so that's how that works. Okay, so you stand to get this bonus whether or not you're sharing the opportunity with anyone. All right, this next bonus we're going to look at is called our unilevel bonus. This particular bonus is only for those who are willing to share the opportunity. Remember, that's strictly optional. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. But for persons who like these opportunities and they're into network marketing and they're into sharing great opportunities, well, they will be rewarded greatly for it. All right, so once you join the company, pardon me, you have access to 4 levels deep. What that means is that at 10, you have a 10% bonus on at least 4 of your levels. So how that works exactly is if I invite you into the company, you fall on my level 1, and I make a faster bonus and also a 10% uni-level bonus. All right. So if you invite someone else, they fall on my level 2, and I receive a 10% uni-level bonus. If that person invites someone else, then they're on my level 3, and I still earn 10% uni-level bonus. And when that person on my level 3 invites someone as well, they fall on my level 4, and again, I get 10% bonus. However, if that person on my level 4 invites someone else, they fall on my level 5, I no longer get any bonuses. If I want to get bonuses, I would have to unlock levels 5 and 6. How do I do that? Well, my team and I would have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period, and I get ranked up to executive, and then I unlock levels 5 and 6, where I'm now earning 20% on those levels. All right, so that's good to know. Same thing happens if you want to unlock levels 7 and 8 and 9, 10 through 11. Then you have to do a certain amount of business within a 30-day period, and you get ranked up to the various levels. All right. And the more you rank up, of course, the more you open up the levels. And by the time you get to levels 10 through 11, then you are now looking at infinity. So you're now earning from everybody, or leveraging everybody in your entire organization. And this is where we get that residual income from. All right. So that's definitely good to note. Nice. So again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. It's just for those who love sharing opportunities like these, such as myself. All right. So as you do this as well, the company is going to compensate you greatly for it. All right. So let's look at those rewards. If you become executive, there's an iPad for you to receive, or 675 in USD worth in Bitcoin. All right. If you get to manager, there's a Rolex watch, or 7,500 to be claimed in Bitcoin. Get to director, there's an all expenses trade paid for 2, or the cash prize of 11,250 worth in Bitcoin. You get to the president, there's a Porsche, or 75,000 worth in Bitcoin. When you get to ambassador, there's a Ferrari, or 150,000 worth in Bitcoin. You get to global ambassador, then there is a Lamborghini, or 350,000 worth in Bitcoin for you to claim. All right. So the next thing I want to share with you are numbers, some numbers, right? Now, why are numbers important? Because numbers allow you to track the performance of a company. All right. And that's what got me interested in this opportunity. Of course, the numbers were very good. So let's look at those numbers. But for the past 2 weeks, here are the numbers that we've seen. Well, week before last week, we would have seen a 4.62% in terms of returns. Now, last week, where we're going through the Easter holiday, we only saw a 2.27% in terms of returns. Now, of course, it's a holiday, and this happens ever so often when you're going through major holidays. All right, the traders, they have lives too, so to not take any risk and so forth, and for them to go and enjoy themselves as well. Well, no trading takes place, or very little trading takes place, hence the low volume or the low returns. But that's not a problem, because when you look at it, that is still better than a lot of opportunities out there. If you put your money in the banks, you are not getting 2% per annum, all right? But this is 2% for the week, all right? Lower than the week before, but still more than you get in some places for a whole year. And that is amazing stuff, okay? So for the past 2 months, here are the returns that we've been seeing. In February, it was 17.83%. And in March, it was 21.23%. So again, these percentages are staggering. All right, they're amazing results. They're amazing results. I challenge people all the time. I say, hey, go take a look at your best performing stocks and match them up. If you want something to measure these numbers to, go ahead and do that, and you will see exactly why this opportunity is a great one. Let's share some more numbers. The past 2 years. In 2020, we saw a 329.54% return. In 2021, 254.74% in returns. Now, these 2 years were just very hard. They were trying, and the economy was in shambles. But if you look at these results, you see that the CASHFX was definitely performing for its members. And that's something great for you to take note of. All right. So how do you become a part of this? Well, my friends, to get started, you would have to acquire Bitcoin. You don't know anything about Bitcoin? Well, let me tell you a little bit. Pardon me. So Bitcoin is a digital asset. It is designed for peer-to-peer exchange or person-to-person exchange without the intervention of the central system. Right? So what that means is that you and I can exchange, all right, a medium of exchange. We can exchange value one to another without depending on the central banks, right? Now, the other good thing about Bitcoin is that there's a fixed amount. So it means that Bitcoin will not suffer inflation. All right. So the reason why we lose buying power with fiat currency or government paper or government money is because there's unlimited printing. Right. With Bitcoin fixed amount now, then it offers stability. Right. Bitcoin is more to appreciate in value rather than to be devalued. All right. So that's why it's important. That's why the company would have sought to use Bitcoin as its method of payment. Right. Along with that, it is very public. It is a public database. The blockchain is something you can log on to and check. And that's very transparent. We like that. All right. It's a decentralized currency, meaning no one person owns it. It's not controlled by the government. It's not controlled by any one person. All right. So that's also awesome. There are low transaction fees. And definitely it gives you control over your pocket, gives you control over your finances. And we like that. So that's why the company would have sought to use it. And if you will measure it up against a fiat currency, well, I know which one I'd choose. All right. So definitely that's why the company would have sought to use Bitcoin as the method of payment. I think the last time I checked, Bitcoin was actually 43 to 1. All right. So that's definitely a good look. So we said earlier, you don't have to refer anyone, but I want you to understand that you have to be referred by someone. All right. So once you want to get into CASHFX or the CASHFX group, then someone who's already in would have to share the referral link with you. You go ahead and get registered. So there's no app for you to download. You can't just go on Google and sign up. Someone has to refer you. So once you get that and you're registered, make your payment, send over your Bitcoin, and you get your contract started, and you are good to go. So how do you get your money back? Well, the same way you would have acquired your Bitcoin, you will also acquire a Bitcoin wallet address. You put that into the platform, right? And as soon as you request a withdrawal, they will gladly send that to you, to your Bitcoin wallet address, where you can have that Bitcoin converted. You can use it as it is, or we can even put you onto a global MasterCard where you can just go through various exchanges. You can go to the ATM. You could still shop online. You could use it at the POS and do your shopping just the same. All right, so it's that simple, really. So, we take time out to share this because we want to do what matters. You work hard for your money. We want your money to work hard for you. You want you to spend time with your family. We don't want you to just be trading time for money all the days of your life. All right. So opportunities like these are out there, and we're just sharing this with you so that you can know about it, so that you can make an informed decision. All right. So please get back to the person who would have shared this information with you and tell them that you're ready to get started. I'm looking forward to seeing you on board. All right. So I'm going to bid you adieu right now. So have a blessed rest of evening. All right. Remember, think about this opportunity. It could definitely change your life. It has changed mine. And I know it can do the same for you. So have yourself a blessed one. Until next time, this is Sheldon Shirley, and I am saying peace out. All right. Be blessed. Stay blessed.